So far I've survived 15 days in this lava world in Minecraft Hardcore. And today we're going to be carrying on with that journey. If you do enjoy this kind of content, please do leave a like and maybe even subscribe. Anyway, on with the video. This horse is painfully slow, but we are taking it all the way back to our home village over here. Oh my goodness, the slimes, oh my god, they do a lot of damage. Okay, carry on. Yep, we're taking it all the way back to our home village over here, where we're going to be building our first proper build today. Because we've now got our iron farm set up, and we've also got our cobblestone generator set up over here, which means we have a slightly bigger variety in our block palette, and means we can do slightly more interesting builds than just cobblestone and oak wood, which is nice. So yeah, we've got our horse back now. We do also have two other horses here in the village, which I'm praying are quicker than this white horse here, because yeah, that is not worth the time to ride around. It's probably quicker to walk, definitely quicker to run. Okay, I have tamed this brown horse, which was here in the village, and it is honestly like 3 or 4 times quicker than the white horse over there. This is perfect. This is going to make getting back and forth between the two villages, and more crucially to our iron farm, a whole lot easier. And we are going to be heading back over to that village real quick right now, because I need to get myself some dirt. I could take the dirt from the village paths here, but I don't really want to spoil how this village looks. This is where we're going to be living during this series. So yeah, we want to keep this looking quite nice. But unfortunately, with the lava underneath, it's quite hard to actually pick up the dirt, because I mean, most of the time it just falls into the ocean of lava and burns up, so we can never pick it up. But I think we should be able to do it if we take a load of cobblestone with us and just really quickly replace the dirt blocks with cobblestone. That should make the dirt shoot up and allow us to pick it up nice and safely. That journey feels a whole load quicker on this new horse here. Yeah, it's definitely a whole lot faster. Oh, we got some iron being harvested. Very nice. Yeah, it's definitely a whole lot faster on this horse than it was on the white horse. So let's just... okay, I've got a pen. I can leave this guy in over here. Just go around the tree. I'm going to take the tree down. I do not want to fall into lava. That would be very bad. Anyway, we're just going to leave our horse in the pen right here, just for safekeeping, whilst we try and harvest some dirt from this village. Okay, so here's the plan. I have cobblestone in my offhand. I mine in place. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to go around and tear up most of the paths in this village and get ourselves some dirt. So I ended up placing down about 3.5 stacks of cobblestone, and we got 2 stacks and 44 dirt out of that. It's pretty good. I mean, quite a lot of it. It's so annoying. Blocks just fly off in crazy directions when you mine them. We got 2 more dirt here. Yeah. So quite a lot of it ended up in, but that should be more than enough dirt to build what we want to build today. So let's head back over to the main village. So I had to use a little bit of the dirt that we harvested just to remake our farm fields out here, because I destroyed quite a few of them when I was making the villager breeder earlier. But we've still got 2 stacks of dirt and 18 left, so that should be absolutely more than enough for what we want to build today. I'm also cooking up some stone at the moment, because we're going to need that as well. So we're going to be starting to build the actual base that we're going to be living in now. And one of the things I'm most worried about in this world is just accidentally falling off a path into lava and burning up and the series being over. So to stop that, I think I want to get up in the sky to get away from the lava. That makes sense, right? I won't fall into the lava if I'm up in the sky, I guess. I don't know. But what we're going to be building is floating islands. So I've always wanted to build floating islands in Minecraft, and I've never really gotten around to doing it. And I thought this would be the perfect world to do it. It would look pretty cool floating above the lava, like some terrain elevated above whatever hell this is down here. But this was also probably the worst world to pick to build these in, because there's not really any dirt or stone that I can get. So we're having to get it a pretty difficult way, but we've got it now. So yeah, I think the best thing to do now is just to start building. So let's get into it. So that is the main build done for this floating island, but there are a few things we need to change. Firstly, we need to make sure, well, I was going to try and get grass up here, then I realized there's absolutely no way I can get silk touch in this world, and the only other way would be to like let it grow up a staircase up to here, which would just take like forever. So yeah, we're not doing that. We're gonna get some moss up here instead. I don't have any bone meal at the moment, but we do have some composters down in the village that we can use. But we need to make sure that we have a way of getting up. And I think the only way we're going to be able to do that is to drop a bucket of water down. It is going to mean we're going to have a pretty ugly obsidian layer on the floor, but we can cover that up, so that's all fine. So I'm thinking we're going to have a little lake up here. Like, I say lake, this is absolutely tiny. It's not going to be like a pond. We're going to have a little pond up here. Let's make it this big. Just like this. Okay, I actually lit up the... I thought because there's absolutely no spawning spaces here, this would just become an overrun with mobs in no time. And we should actually light up the top here as well, because this will also be dark. So yeah, we've actually got a build lit up, which is a bit of a rare thing for me to do. Okay, so this is going to be the size of the pond. I don't have 2 water buckets, so we're going to have to just do 1 for now. Let's drop some water down. Okay, we have a way down now. But the other issue with this island at the moment is it's actually not floating right now. Yeah, it's connected by cobblestone still. So if I... Oh my god, that's a bit more damage than I would have liked. But that's alright. Yeah, we're going to take down this cobblestone here. And yeah, then now the island will actually be floating. So let's get our first look of the floating island from down here in the village. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. I'm so pleased with that. I might have to add a few more blocks on this side because it looks a bit flat. But yeah, that looks really cool. That's where we're going to have our house built for this series. But we don't actually have a way of getting over to the water source at the moment. So I'm going to build a little bridge here, I think. Let's make the path complete here. Okay, yeah, we're going to have a little bridge, and then we're going to have a nice grassy area where that water is, rather than just horrible obsidian. We are going to make this bridge design super simple, so I think I should have all the stuff I need to build it now. Might even try building it on camera without any plan whatsoever. What could go wrong, hey? Right, so we're going to have cobblestone for the floor. 3. Go along 3. And then we'll go up 1 half slab. So we go up 1 half slab, and then we will go along another 3. Right, how do I go down a half slab now? I'm gonna have to go like this. No. There we go. And then along another 3. And we are basically at the water source now. So we're gonna have a little island here. So this is gonna be where the bridge ends. Right, and we need to put some walls on, obviously, because we don't want to be falling to our death. So we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. We'll have another oak log on this middle bit here. And this middle bit here. And my pickaxe broke, so let's go get a new one. One last thing for the bridge I want to craft is a bit expensive, considering the resources we have, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Right, so my inventory is all over the place. Right, let's put that in there. We will grab ourselves 4 lanterns. 1 here and 1 here. And just like that, our bridge is done. And we have a way of getting over to the... So for now, I'm going to fill this in with smooth stone. Because smooth stone you can convert to moss, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to be doing that. There's going to be a little mossy island with a little lake in the middle that we can swim up to get to our floating island. And there we have a giant slab of stone just in the middle of a lava lake. Isn't it beautiful? No, not really. But we are going to go grab ourselves a little bone meal now. So I've got a composter in here and 64 carrots. So hopefully we should get a decent amount of bone meal out of this. We got 7 bone meal. Will that be enough? It might be. Moss does spread pretty far. Let's find out. Alright, we're going to place our moss block right here. Let's see how much we get from this first bone meal. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, it's going to be close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Not quite fully covered, but that's alright. We can get a bit more bone meal. The stone island has now been fully converted into a little mossy paradise, and I've also built another bridge just so we can get to our cobblestone generator nice and quickly. And I'm pretty happy with how this looks. We've got our little azalea tree here as well with a lantern hanging off it, and we have an actual way of getting up to the floating island now. Also, I replaced the obsidian here. Oh my goodness, that took a while. But yeah, anyway, let's head up through our water stream now. Okay, so I want to make this a little pond. So let's... Okay, we're going to keep going back and forth, but that's fine. Very nice. Okay, let's get this moss spreading to stop this just being a dirt platform, because, yeah, it doesn't look great at the moment. And that's all of our bone meal gone again. All of the moss is now on top of the island there, and I think I just saw a zombie, but it looks like it despawned. So we might need to light up a little bit more. Actually, I think I destroyed the torch. So yeah, it was definitely quite dark up there, but there shouldn't be... I guess there could be a creeper up there. We'll have to be careful when we go up. But yeah, all the moss is now put in place, and we've got our floating island all finished up. Oh god, I hear noises. That's not good. Oh, that's very not good. How... Okay, I am going to just run away. I'm just going to run to the other village, and then they should despawn, right? Otherwise, I don't know how I'm going to get rid of those guys. Right, let's take the fast horse and just go a little bit down the obsidian highway, just to hopefully despawn all those nasty skeletons and spiders. Ah, the island looks really cool from here. Okay, that should be far enough now. We should be good to head back up now. If they are still up there, then I guess I'll have to try and take them out with my sword. Sounds like it's all safe now. Yeah, okay. Oh, we got some rotten flesh. Right, let's light this up a little bit before we do anything else. Some temporary lighting right here. So yeah, we have our mossy platform all built up now, and I'm pretty happy with how this looks. From afar, it looked really cool. We're going to have a lot of these floating islands in the world eventually, but this is just the first of many. But it's not really a base at the moment. It's a nice little landscape, but we need a little house up here. Unfortunately, there's not a massive amount of room, so it is going to have to be quite a small house, but it's still going to be very cool. So let's get to building it right now. Well, building that was absolutely terrifying. Hanging over the edge of a lava world. Yeah, in hardcore, it's not really the sort of thing I'd like to be doing. But I'm pretty happy with how it looks. It's a nice, sweet little house on the top of this floating island here. And we've got a little bit of storage around the side as well. Just to keep whatever random stuff we've got. But we now finally have an actual house that we can call our home. So let's head inside, because I do have a bed in here. And bring on day 23. But there is one final detail that I want to add here at the house, and that is a little chimney place. So we can build ourselves a campfire. Grab a few trapdoors, and let's head up onto the roof. This is going to be terrifying as well, but it's got to be done. Right, up we go. Oh god, I hate standing here. Okay, so we're going to have our chimney coming out of the back right here. So if I grab some stone... Go up a little bit to the side one, up one more, and then okay, I'm gonna place the campfire now, which means we are gonna be burning a... Okay, here we go. Yep. Okay, nice. And then we have a nice little chimney coming out from our house up here. Brilliant. Okay, let's go see how it looks from the ground. Okay, you can't see it from here, but probably the obsidian highway is going to be the best place. Although we can see it a little bit from down here. That's cool. And we've got a baby villager as well. Look, the breeder's working. Oh, it's all coming together. I'm also slowly turning all of the crops in the village into potatoes so we can trade with this guy. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of potatoes to get our emeralds. Back here on the Obsidian Highway. Oh, yeah, that house looks really, really cool. I love that. Floating islands are such a cool building style. I can't believe I've never done them before. Well, yeah, we're definitely going to be filling out this world with a bunch of floating islands in the future. Because we've still got to build a mob farm, as we saw just now. The mobs spawn pretty readily up on the island when it was not lit up. Yeah, we had like a zombie, 2 skeletons, 2 spiders in that tiny little area. So we should be able to build a super, super efficient mob farm. I was trying to think what blocks that will give me access to, and it won't be a huge amount. I'll get bone blocks from the skeletons, and we'll get wool from the spiders for the string, but we've already got wool, so that doesn't matter. So yeah, the only blocks we'll get from that will be useful, I think, are bone blocks. But yeah, we'll definitely build with bone blocks. But for today's episode, that is all I've got time for. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.